there, everybody, Gmod here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Soulsilver version. In the last episode, we went sailing across the islands, or one island in this case, all the way over to a certain cave where a certain old man who also happened to be a gym leader, Blaine, was waiting for us for our gym battle. And thankfully, as you can see, we got through it without too much problems. He was a fire-type gym leader, we got water-type Pokemon, it's bound to happen, and yeah. But as you can see, we're only missing one gym badge at this point. We are almost completely done with the gyms in this game. And if we wanted to, we actually already know where to go for the final gym. And we actually talked to Blue last time, who has gone back to the gym. So now if we want to, we can actually go right now and take him on. However, there is something important that I want to do first. It's completely optional, but something I want to do nonetheless. So we're not going to go back there quite yet. However, before we go forward, let me just check something. We got 11 Max Repels, we got how many Pokeballs? We got plenty of Pokeballs. I think we will do this. I think we're all set to go, because we are going to go on a quest today, my friends. We are going to go cave exploring, because when we went over to Blaine's gym last time, we saw that there are two ways to go through that cave. The ladder and the ice staircase going downstairs, I guess you could say. And we went up the ladder. But what happens if we go down the ice staircase? That, my friends, is the question we come out here today to answer. Send out here to Route 20. Me landlubber mateys. I don't know where I'm going with this. I've been playing a lot of Xenoblade 3 lately. I'm not going to spoil the character, or the name of the character, but there is a pirate character in that game, so whenever I go sailing now, I kind of just have pirate talk on the mind, which is cool, because I love pirates, but anyways. That's a whole different topic. Let's keep going. Back over here to Seafoam Islands. Somebody put a notice under the sign. Cinnabar Gym has moved here, Leader Blaine. I completely forgot to check that last time. But, we found it nonetheless. It's okay. And now we're going to listen to once again, the amazing Ice Cave theme. I am so happy to use this more than once in the game. We're going to listen to this jam once again. Seriously, I love this song so much. It's possibly my favorite area theme in the entire game. I love this theme so much. That being said though, Seafoam Islands here is a bit of a dungeon. You're going to need a few HMs to get through here. You're going to need Strength, you're going to need Surf, and I'm not 100% sure, but we might need Rock Smash, but I'm not sure on this one. I think it's only Strength and Surf though. And as you can see, we have ourselves some strength puzzles, which I don't think we've actually seen in this game quite yet. But basically, strength puzzles are... Actually, no, we've seen them before. We've seen them in the ice cave. Move around boulders, navigate your way through, mazes of sorts. Pretty simple stuff, but pretty fun. Over here, we got ourselves an Ice Heal, one of the most useless items ever, because the chances of you getting frozen in, like, any Pokemon game is very, very freaking low. But, it's an item. And I see that there is a Pokeball up there that I want to grab. However, as you can see, we're kind of screwed here. However, if something like this happens and you get stuck at, like, at a roadblock, remember that you can always leave the room, come right on back, and the strength puzzle will be reset every single time. So if you ever find yourself stuck, just do that and you'll be just fine. So have no fear. Game design is here. Because I want to see what's over here. I think it's a TM. I want to bet it's a TM. It feels like it's going to be a TM. I don't know. My gut's telling me something. It's going to be special. Some real treasure, I say. It is a Grip Claw. Okay, that's not a TM, but it's an interesting item. We can talk about this. This here is the Grip Claw. It is an item that you will not see being used too often, but it's interesting. If I can find it. There it is. So the Grip Claw is a item that affects multi-turn attacks such as Bind, Wrap, Fire Spin, Whirlpool, all those types of moves. And what it does is that it increases the amount of time they will take place for. So instead of being, I think it's 5 turns normally, but I think with this it becomes 8 turns, or maybe it's free. This is the thing I'm talking about. Like, I ever used the Grip Claw, ever, so I'm actually not 100% sure how it affects the moves. I'll put it on screen though if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it goes from 5 turns to 8 turns when it comes to the move. Which can be potentially nasty, because they do a little bit of damage every single turn, and they also trap the opponent from switching out. So, you know. Can be interesting, but not really for me. I don't really use any moves like that. That being said though, if the Grip Claw was a thing in Generation 1, it would be an absolute nightmare to deal with. For those who do not know, the Grip Claw, not the Grip Claw, the multi-hitting moves that are affected by Grip Claw used to work completely differently in the original Pokemon games. They used to work how, if you hit your opponent with the move and you were faster than them, they were not only able not to switch, but they're not only able to attack. They couldn't do anything if they got hit first by Wrap, Fire Spin, and all those types of moves. So it was absolutely disgusting. With Grip Claw being a thing at that time, that would have been absolutely nasty. Thankfully, though, Grip Claw did not exist back then, because items did not exist back then, so the people were saved, but yeah, still a very, nasty idea to think about. Also, here we got ourselves a Water Stone, an Evolutionary Stone for some Pokemon. Pretty cool stuff. If you have an Eevee at this point of the game, you can evolve it to a Vaporeon with that, for example. Pretty cool stuff. Actually, I think I'm pretty sure that's the only water stone in the entire game you can find, like, normally. I think you normally have to get them from a trainer from, like, a phone call and get lucky with it. But I'm pretty sure that's the only one you can get, like, just on the ground. So if you're completing your Pokedex, that's going to be very important. So we got a dead end over here. And let's check it over here, shall we? What do we got? We got an exit to the place, which we definitely don't want to leave here yet. We're not done here. There's a lot more to explore. So that being said, if we want to get over here, I think we want to... So this way is screwed. We can't go that way. That's a one-way. No matter what we do over there with that boulder, it's going to get stuck. So we got to go this way. So I guess for the time being, we shall head on down and see what lies beneath. Yeah. We ourselves. Oh, this is where I got the water stone. Duh. I have a goldfish memory. I was just here. What am I doing? Gotta go over here. And we got this ladder, and we got the ladder over here. And I'm gonna try this one first, because it's up on a hill, which means it's more powerful or something. And it leads us to some ice skating. Whee! Yeah. Yeah, if you don't remember, ice physics in this game are pretty simple. If you just run across the ice, and it'll take you all the way to the other side until you hit something. So, pretty simple stuff. And we also have ourselves some trainers down here. Hey, you're in my way, right? I mean, he's not wrong. I am in his way. And whoa, that looked cool. I forgot they had the little ice effect on the ice battles. That's really cool looking. I like that a lot. That looks sick. And he's got a Cloyster, which is possibly the worst Pokemon I could be facing right now with my Feraligatr. I have nothing good to hit this thing with. The Cloyster is an absolutely physical behemoth tank. So we're gonna go into Sparta, and we'll surprise him with some shockwaves, I feel like. It goes for Aurora Beam. Woo! Colorful pastels. And that actually did more damage than I thought it would do. Aurora Beam is not that very strong of a move, but Sparta's also very frail, so you know, it works both ways. And now let's see, how much does Shockwave do? Come on, take this shit, you never let me down before! Do your magic! Ooh! That was not even a critical hit. Wow, okay, I made Cloyster look like he was frail there, but don't get it twisted. Cloyster is an incredibly bulky Pokemon. However, it's mostly only on the physical side. On the special side, it's not nearly as bulky, so hit this thing with special moves and you should be a-okay. And we also got a Dugong over here, alright. More water types for my cat to prey on. I will say though, I like Dugong. Dugong's cute. I like the little dopey smile it's got going on. It's a cute Pokemon. Shockwave does not even half. And it goes for Dive. Alrighty, we're fighting on ice. I don't know how that's possible. I guess it broke through the ice or something, but hey. You do you. And honestly, from this point forward, I think I'll just go into Espeon here. So since we're never probably going to see Dive again, I should probably talk about it. Dive is an interesting move where it works like Dig, where you leave for one turn and then you come back and attack the next turn. And I think it's the exact same power as Dig, and I think it's also physical just like Dig. So I'm pretty sure it's literally just Water Dig. So if you know how that works, then you know how Dive works. That being said, though, something interesting about it, though, is that if you use the move Surf, it'll actually do double damage to the diving Pokemon. Kind of like how Earthquake does double damage to digging Pokemon, so that could be useful. Only thing is, though, is that Dive is mostly used by Water-type Pokemon, so Surf is not going to do a whole lot to them anyway, so it's not really worth going for. Unlike Earthquake, where it can very likely kill a digging Pokemon, so, you know. Just a fun fact nonetheless, though. I kind of like how there's, like, little interactions like that in Pokemon, but, you know, something to keep in mind. That being said, nerd knowledge aside, let's keep on going. I'm going to ignore you, I think. And I gotta say, there's a lot of stuff down here. We got like a bridge set up over here, got some ice skaters down here. Clearly, these people really like being down here. That being said, though, this ice skater is actually essentially getting through here, because he's the only way we can stop on the ice here. What'd you come all the way down here for, I wonder? That is a very good question, because I don't have my ice skates with me. They're probably looking at me like, what do you mean you're not down here to ice skate? This is a classic place to ice skate. What are you doing? And another Dugong. Okay, this one's even more powerful than the last. Now, unfortunately, for the ice trainers down here, I have a Heracross, and Heracross eats ice types for breakfast. Like, he, punches the ice into little bits and he makes it into, his drink. I don't know where I was going with that. It sounded cooler in my head. just take the Dugong out, buddy. I'm embarrassing myself here. Come on. And, yep. That's a Heracross, alright. Not bad, not bad. And He's also got, hey, he's got one of my favorite Pokemon from the original generation, Lapras. Aw, I love Lapras. Lapras is one of those Pokemon that, I don't know, it's probably because of the anime. All the times, like, Ash was, like, riding one across the ocean and stuff, but, like, I grew a really big fondness for Lapras. It's just such a nice Pokemon, although I will admit this sprite makes it look very angry in this game. It's one of the most angry Lapras I've ever seen. Normally Lapras is a very happy, gentle Pokemon, but not this sprite. This sprite, it makes it looks like it wants to fight. It wants war. It wants problems, not peace. Now we'll give it problems with the Shockwave. I hope. Lapras is also very bulky, so we'll see if this actually knocks it out. And that was a crit and it didn't even KO. Look at that, Lapras is a beast. And this is Ice Beam is gonna hurt. Barely lived. Okay, we're alive though. Now we have one. Yeah, do not underestimate Lapras whatsoever. This Pokemon may look gentle and cute most of the time, but it's got tons of HP, it can hit relatively hard. It's just a really overall solid Pokemon. I like it a lot. Very cool Pokemon. And I was actually thinking about using it on my team at one point, because there is a way you can actually catch a Lapras in the wild we haven't talked about yet in this game. However, since I got a water starter for when you guys voted which starter Pokemon I was going to have, I decided not to go for it. But there are so many water type Pokemon in every region that, like, it's one of those types that you always have to consider when you're making a team. If you're weird like me, okay, I wouldn't say weird like me, I know a lot of people like this, but, like, I have a thing where I don't like having two Pokemon the same type on my team, unless it's, like, a type where I feel like it doesn't significantly affect the Pokemon along with another Pokemon that has the same type. Like, for example, if I had a Pokemon with, like, if I had two fire-type Pokemon, but for some reason one fire-type didn't learn, like, a lot of fire moves, and it was, like, mostly probably, like, focused in, like, rock-type or something, and the other one was mostly focused on fire, that's okay. Stuff like that. But yeah. Weird thing of mine, but I know a lot of other people who are just like me, so maybe I'm not weird for once. For once. That being said, though, we got ourselves a little bit new of a mechanic here. We got these ice blocks, and by running into these ice blocks, you'll shove them to the edges of the ice. You're probably wondering, what's the point of that? The answer is... we got a puzzle. I've got to remember how I actually do this puzzle. Let's see. So our goal right now is to get through over... actually, wait a second. This is a puzzle. Oh, wait, I just messed up. I just realized what I had to do. Okay, my bad. Watch this. I have a plan. Go back on over here, because what I was supposed to do is, first of all, put another Max Repel on, because if not, we're going to run into a bunch of Pokemon. What we're actually supposed to do is... I was trying to think of, like, a different way to do this, but this is, like, the most clear-cut way. You do this, go back up, push this one down here again, and normally we'd be stuck in the corner over there if we didn't push this ice block over. However, with a little bit of planning, our problems are solved. Get ourselves another ladder over here, but we also have ourselves an item up here, and I'm going to try and get this, even though I will admit, ice puzzles are not my greatest strength for Pokemon. So I think I want to go here, here. And this one is stuck unless I do that. And there we go. Okay, got it. And there we get ourselves a big pearl. That's worth a lot of selling money, so not bad. And now that we're done with that, I think we're okay to move forward on the floor. Going on down here to what looks to be the bottom of the island with a bunch of water. Do not fall into the water, I will freeze to death. I may be Canadian, but I'm not that Canadian. Okay, dumb jokes aside, we got ourselves here some surfing water. And also... something quite interesting over there. Wonder what that could be. Ooh. Yeah. We'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. Got some more surfing to do first, though. I would say surf's up, but that's on the beach, and we're the furthest thing away from the beach as possible. As you can see, unfortunately, we can't get over there quite yet because of a giant frickin' rock on our way, but we'll find a way over there soon enough. And apparently, we're going back up the floors. I'm actually not sure this is the way I'm supposed to go. Okay, we're on the bridge. We become full circle in a way. Go down over here. I think I'm going the right way, though. Oh, yeah. I think this is it. Aha! We're back down here to the basement floor. And as you can see, there doesn't seem to be a rock in the way anymore. It does there. Sounds good to me. Let us go and be free. And just like that, we've arrived to meet a very special Pokemon awaiting us. And as usual, before we go talk to this thing, I would highly recommend saving your game, which I'm going to do right now. So we'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. All game has been saved. Everything's ready to go. We got plenty of Pokeballs, plenty of potions. It's time to step on forward and see what the heck's going on here. This here is one of the original legendary bird Pokemon. This here is Articuno, as James would say. This thing is level 50, ice flying type, with the following moves. Articuno here is a pretty cool Pokemon, literally because it's ice type, but also just by design. I like it a lot. It's a pretty cool looking Pokemon, big blue bird. How can you not like it? That being said, though, Articuno is not to be underestimated. This thing hits very, very hard with some very powerful ice type moves, and can be a very big struggle to survive against if you don't have anything that resists ice types. Which honestly, ice type Pokemon are pretty hard to resist. Unless you have a water type Pokemon, that's pretty much it. Water and Steel are your best bets. If you have one of those two types though, you should be fine. That being said though, Articuno itself, even though it's a very powerful Pokemon, it is also a Pokemon riddled with a lot of weaknesses for it being an ice type. It is weak to electric, it's weak to rock, it's weak to... Actually, is that it? I think it's... Oh, and fire, obviously. Those are the big three weaknesses, especially rock types. Rock types Pokemon will do an absolute gigantic amount of damage to it because it's 4 times weak to rock. So just be careful about using rock type moves against this thing when you're trying to catch it. But yeah, Articuno here, very powerful Pokemon. I like it a lot, very cool. And like I said, it's one of the original 3 legendary bird Pokemon because there are 2 others. However, this is the only one you're able to catch for the time being. The other ones you have to wait a little bit longer in the story to catch, which is why we're here. That being said, though, I don't know why I started to let those on my Feraligatr. It's working out, though. Like in every single battle. I honestly just keep it. And also, since we're fighting Articuno here inside of Seafoam Caves, for once we can actually use the Dust Balls to their advantage, because Dust Balls work effectively in dark places, including caves. So that being said, let us see if one of my favorite Pokeballs of all time will finally get its time in the spotlight. 1, 2... Look at that! 2 shakes already! Already better luck than all my other legendary encounters so far in this game. Okay, it's got Reflect. That'll half the damage to physical moves for 5 turns. However, at this point, we weaken enough to where I'm not really worried about that. And in fact, honestly, I think I'm gonna go try and put this thing to sleep. Because even though this thing is very powerful, don't get me wrong, Articuno is very strong, I have a feeling Gengar will do just fine. It also has the move Agility, which will increase its speed. I'm pretty sure it also has Ice Beam or Blizzard. I could be wrong, but it hasn't used it quite yet. Or if it did, I just wasn't paying attention. I was too busy ranting about Articuno, so... You never know. And we hit our Hypnosis. Okay, we're actually getting kind of lucky for once in the legendary encounter. I'll take it. For once, we're actually getting some good luck. Go for another Dust Ball. And if I can catch Articuno quickly, I will be very, very happy after all the freaking terrible encounters we have, like Latios and stuff. 1 shake, fair enough. I will say though too, it's kind of cool because like in the original Pokemon games, I should mention this, but the reason why they don't have like a different theme, like say like Entei and Raikou, is because in the original Pokemon games, there wasn't actually a legendary Pokemon like battle theme. It was just a regular battle theme, probably because of space limitations and whatnot. But now we have ourselves a remix of the Kanto battle theme for the legendary theme. It's pretty cool. No dice. Okay, we got lucky at first, but apparently now, I guess we are still kind of lucky, because it's staying asleep for a while, but, you know. You'd prefer to be inside the baseball, not breaking out of the baseball, you know what I'm saying? That being said, can we just talk about how it makes absolutely no sense? If I put a Pokemon to sleep, it should be instantly caught. How are you breaking out of a Pokeball while you're asleep? Are you, like, sleepwalking? How does that make sense? I don't know. Nintendo logic. Okay, apparently Articuno just really does not like Dust Balls anymore. I woke up, and there's its Ice Beam. Alright. And now you get to see how powerful Articuno is for yourselves. Look at this. Ow. That is a lot of damage. And so that's Agility. If it wants to, it can just start spamming Ice Beam. So if you're not careful, this Ice Beam can get out of control very fast with its Agility when you're trying to catch it. And wow, I hit 2 Hypnosis in a row. I should go find a freaking lottery ticket. What the heck? Pretty cool. And you know what, Articuno? You're blue. Great Balls are blue. Surely you want to be great, you know? Surely a Great Ball will work. I'm sure. Apparently not. Okay. In that case, back to the Dust Balls, I guess. No! No, okay, I think I jinxed it. We got lucky at the start, like we were starting to get some shakes, but apparently now Articuno just doesn't want it. So you know what, we'll go the old-fashioned, the good old Ultra Ball. Old reliable, as they say. No, okay, Articuno refuses. I don't know what I said to offend it, but it's angry. And also got the ice cream off, so I am dead. Okay, what started off going great is, not going so great anymore, but it's okay. We're only down one Pokemon. We're doing just fine. We'll fight ice with ice. Except not actually, because I'm not going to attack it, because I'm pretty sure I'll KO it if I attack it with anything at this point. Articuno may be a legendary Pokemon, but, yeah, I don't know with this HP. One. Okay, we got one again. We got something. Actually, then again, I did go for Reflect. You know what? I'm gonna regret this so much. I'm gonna go for Nitro. Let's get into the red. I went for Reflect. I'm sure it's fine. Do not get a critical hit. I swear to God, man, it's fine. Please don't. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Now we cannot really attack it anymore. Works for me though. Now it's in the red. Now for sure it'll get in the Dust Ball, right? It's in the red. It just makes sense, you know? 2, 3. Damn it! I really thought we had it. I said all that and then it almost worked. God dang it. Curse you, game, and getting me hopeful. You demon, you heathen. And now it's shaking it off, of course. Oh, just my luck. Oh, the synchronization power. It has surprisingly not used that even once. And hopefully it will not get the sap boost like a certain other legendary did that we were trying to catch. That was terrifying. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they're so freaking close. Come on. At least the Dust Balls are proving worth it, you know? Like, they're getting, like, free shakes. They're doing pretty freaking good for us. I only got 8 more, so, Articuno, if you want to get in soon, that'd be pretty cool. Pretty frosty, you know what I'm saying? Ice type, yeah, you get me? We're on this, we're on the same lingo, yeah? Ow, oh my god, that did a lot of damage. I'm not screwing around with Articuno to be feared. This thing, it may have a lot of weaknesses, but when it gets to attack you, it hurts. 1, 2. Okay, that's 2. I'll take it. And I am probably dead. Oh yeah. Articuno does not freaking screw around. I guess it's time for Riptide. I mean, it only has Ice-type moves and Ancient Power, so we should be fine with just sending Riptide. So now it just becomes a battle of when will this thing get into the baseball? And the answer is not now. I got excited, I won't lie. I thought that might have been it. Let's see. How much Ice Beam do to me when I resist the move? It does... Okay, not that much. We have leftovers too, so we'll just heal it off rice and nice. I don't know why I said rice. I don't know what I was trying to go for that. I was trying to make a pun or something, and I kind of just lost it midway. Don't judge me, I'm weird, okay? So the good news here is that even if this takes a while, I have come prepared today because I have myself here a 2-liter of peach juice right next to me when I'm recording. So this time I am prepared for the long battle, if it must go that way. Which is looking like it might be the way because, yeah, we're not having the best luck anymore. We've gotten really close like twice. We just need that little bit of extra luck, just a little bit longer in the Pokeball. 1, 2, 3. Hey, there you go. I don't have to drink all my peach juice before we catch this thing. There you go. Honestly, not that bad. It could have been a lot worse. We've seen how bad it can freaking get with stuff like Latios. I'll take it. Articuno's data was added to the Pokedex. Alrighty. This here is Articuno, the freeze Pokemon. I don't know why I'm talking like this. The Ice Flying, and one of the legendary bird Pokemon. It chills moisture in the atmosphere to create snow while flying. And this thing is only 5'7". I am taller than an Articuno. That doesn't seem right. Good old Pokedex always lying to us. I have seen Articuno in like Pokemon Stadium in the anime. They are definitely lying. This thing is definitely taller than that. I don't know what they're on about. But yeah, there we go. Articuno has been caught. Pretty cool. And with that, our business here at the Seafoam Islands is officially complete. There are some extra items we can go run around grabbing if we wanted to, but honestly, I'm only really here for Articuno. I think I'm good to go. And thankfully, we have the ultimate power of spinning in circles to get us out of this mess. Spinning in circles! I love how the Pokemon do it with you too, that's so funny. And we're back. How you doing, fine Pitica girl? I just caught myself an Articuno, do you believe me? She doesn't even... Okay, she's still thinking about our battle. Fair enough. And I have no Pokemon to move fly, so we'll have to surf on back like the good old pirates we are. Although I wish I was a pirate, like actually, pirates are cool. Unfortunately, I'm just a sad little salty landlubber. I am not one of the sea. Maybe one day, though. Maybe one day we'll be pirates. Alrighty, back at Cinnabar Pokemon Centaur. Let us see what our new bird friend has in store for us, shall we? What it has in store for us is messing up my PC order because I have no more room to put this thing, like in a cool order like I did at the bottom row. Here, yeah, you can go here for now. We'll have the other two birds go over here. That being said, though, let's take a look, shall we? It has Agility, H Power, Ice Beam, Reflect. We saw its moves before. It has a bold nature, which doesn't change its stats whatsoever. But let's take a look at those stats, shall we? I know how to run a Pokedex. I mean a PC. I know what I'm doing. There you go. I'm a professional. Don't worry about it. So as you can see by these stats, Articuno is a pretty well-rounded Pokemon overall. Pretty cool. And apparently it is not very powerful, which is a lie. You saw those Ice Beams, those things are strong, but all the other stats in Pokeathlon are pretty freaking good. Although I guess if you had wings you can fly, I guess you kind of have to be 5 stars in jumping, right? Like, you can kind of cheat that one. I think that's fair. Yeah, there we go. We caught ourselves an Articuno. Not bad at all. That being said, folks, a bit of a shorter episode today, but honestly, we've been having a lot of longer episodes as of late, so it's probably a good idea we have a shorter one for now. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and next time on Pokemon Soulsilver version, no more sidetracking, no more dilly-dallying, shilly-shallying. It is time for us to go over to Blue's Gym and go take on our final gym challenge of the entire game. Our 16th badge. See you guys then. Very fascinating.